it's me, CrispyReviews, and today I'm with my friend Juan, also known as Arcade Kovu.
Hi guys, my name's Juan and I do arcade videos and carnival games on my channel. If you guys want to check it out, if you guys are into that, definitely check it out if you guys want. And yeah, check it out.
Yeah, subscribe to him. I'll link his channel down below in the description. Today we are going to be talking about Disney World, and we're going to be rating each of the parks from worst to best. And we're not going to include the water parks because we haven't been to the water parks yet, and we're not counting like the water parks as theme parks for our video. Yeah, you got everything?
I got it. I think I do. I wasn't sure. That's why I was like, wait, hold on.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna talk about Disney World, and we're gonna be rating all 4 parks from worst to best, not including the water parks because we haven't been to the water parks yet, and we're not gonna include them because it's not technically like part of theme parks, even though it is, but they're water parks, so it's like a separate category. So yeah, might as well get started. So we'll start from we'll start at number 4 as the worst, and then we'll have number 1 at best. So number 4 for worst Disney World park. What would you say?
The worst one?
Yeah.
I will have to say Disney Hollywood Studios will be my worst one. The reason why, it's because you could do everything in less than like, I want to say like 3 to 4 hours maybe. But other than that, I mean, I wasn't a fan of it. I mean, I feel like it sucked, honestly. I'm not trying to put anything like bad there, but I feel like it sucked for me.
Yeah, I have to agree. Yeah, I have to agree.
I didn't like that at all. Like my favorite ride there, I really don't have a favorite ride there, but the best rides that I know that I liked was the Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster. Rise of Resistance, I didn't care much for it. I rode it multiple times. I was like, I'm done with it. I got really bored on that ride after the second time. But
Yeah.
That's just my opinion, guys. What about yours, Lauren?
Yeah, I can agree with you on that. I would say Disney's Hollywood Studios has to be number 4 on my list too. Only because, like you said, that like you can do everything in that park for maybe like within like 4 hours. It's like a half a day park basically, not like a full on day park where you can just spend the whole day there. And yeah, like it's also kind of small, so it's like you can get everything done. And there's not that many like exciting rides aside from Rock and Roller Coaster, which is one of my favorites, as well as Tower of Terror. I also like the Slinky Dog Dash ride, and then Rise of Resistance. We already had that in Disneyland, so I mean, like, it's not that exciting. And you know, I remember going when I was little. Like, I remember going on the Great Movie Ride, which was a really fun ride, but now they replaced it with yeah. Oh, you missed out. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The ride's not there anymore because they replaced it with the new Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway ride. Try saying that like 5 times fast.
My friend that actually lives in Florida, she said it wasn't that great of a ride, but I wasn't sure because I mean, we never experienced it.
Yeah,
And when we went to Disney World, it wasn't open, obviously, because it wasn't the grand opening. But I already heard mixed reviews, but I've been hearing more bad reviews. But we're not sure because we're not gonna jump into this because we haven't never been on it. But we might go on it once January hits. In January, we might be able to go to Disney World, hopefully, and hopefully we might go to Hollywood Studios just for that ride to see how it is, and we'll give you back a review once we ride.
We can't just like jump to conclusions saying like, oh, we don't like
it.
it
Sucks, or we've never been on it.
We've never been on it, so we can't really say.
Yeah.
And then, I also like Star Tours, but we already have Star Tours in Disneyland as well. So I mean, like, it's not a big deal. And then we didn't get to see the Indiana Jones stunt show, which I was kind of sad because I wanted to see that ride, see that attraction, see that
Yeah,
show.
I wanted to see it too. I wanted to see it there, and we also wanted to see the Muppet Show, but we couldn't.
I mean, we were extremely tired when we were after
Yeah, we
being at
were.
the cantina, and
Yeah,
then
we were.
we wanted to see the Frozen show at the Hyperion Theater because that Frozen show over there at their Hyperion Theater, like you can like sing along with them, so it's a little bit different than the one in California Adventure.
Mhm.
And Hollywood Studios is basically Florida's version of Disney's California Adventure in California.
Yeah, basically. I mean, when I entered there, I was just like, "Whoa, this is just looks like work," honestly.
It
Because
does.
I work at Disneyland, California Adventure. What I used to work there, actually. I work at Disneyland side now. I opened up Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland, California, and Lauren as well. She's not with me. She got stuck at California Adventure. She didn't want to do anything.
No, yeah, I'm still stuck at California Adventure and everything. And what even confused me more is like the ice cream cart people, like their ODV, they actually have the milkman costume just like I do. But
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was just like, "Whoa!" So that's why we were kind of confused because when we entered, we kind of thought like it was we're just like back at work.
yeah, except for theirs, like their milkman it actually has like like a logo that says Disney's Hollywood Studios, which honestly I found a lot cooler than like our milkman hats, which is just like a
It's just plain
person.
white.
Yeah, so uh yeah, I mean Hollywood Studios, I mean it's an okay park, but honestly it's number 4 on my list.
All right.
Hopefully hopefully they can get more land and kind of like expand everything so they can like have like more rides so it'll be like, you know, not as like only worth like being there for half a day.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. And then are we ready to move on to number three?
Yeah, let's move on to number 3.
Alrighty. So number three for me, it's gonna be Magic Kingdom. So the reason why top three for Magic Kingdom for me, it's because one, it's the same thing as Disneyland over here in California. I thought it would have been different. Feels exactly the same. The only thing that's different is just they have no critter country. Wait, do they have a critter country? No, they don't have a
No,
critter
there's no
country.
Critter Country.
There's no critter country, no. So they don't have a critter country. I mean, I like critter country because there's nobody around there. There completely nothing to do. I mean, except Splash Mountain and Winnie the Pooh ride, but I like it because it's nice and peaceful. I like more like outgoing in nature, so that's what I like critter country about. And then the Seven Dwarfs ride is actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it was actually really good. The best thing about it is just that the seats rock. So when it goes downhill, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize it would. I was actually rocking until my friend told me, and I was like, didn't realize, and I was like, all right, cool, it's rocking. But it just felt exactly the same as Disneyland, like no change at all. Like I was just like, I didn't need no map, I didn't need a tour guide, nothing. I was just like, okay, this is the same thing as the Disneyland, so I didn't care. So it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're probably gonna hate me for this. I would have to say number 3 is Animal Kingdom.
Oh, okay, it's cool. I don't care. It's cool.
And my reasoning only because I mean I like Animal Kingdom, don't get me wrong. It's like one of the largest parks. It's the last park that they built at Disney World. And they have like amazing rides like Expedition Everest, Flight of Passage in Pandora, as well as the dinosaur ride in Dinoland USA. But for me, it's like going into Animal Kingdom is almost kind of like going into a zoo, just like seeing like all the animals. Like even though like at Animal Kingdom, like at least like for like where the animals are stayed at, it looks like their habitat and everything. So and it's more larger and spaced out, so it's not like they're like caged up in like a really small like round like somewhat of a small round space and everything. But it kind of feels like a zoo, which I am very against like going to a zoo or like SeaWorld and everything. Like I don't like seeing animals like caged up or anything.
The only zoo I ever been to was Santa Ana Zoo. I've never been to LA Zoo, San Diego Zoo, SeaWorld. I've never been to any other zoo.
LA Zoo is okay. I'm
Never
But
been.
like again, I don't like zoos in general. San Diego Zoo, it's whatever, and just but yeah, that's my another. That's like my reasoning for like for Animal Kingdom why I have it at number three. But I mean, it's a nice, awesome park and everything. I do love the rides. I wish there were kind of like more rides there because there's the only good rides were like the three that I mentioned. And
Yeah,
oh my gosh, Dinosaur was probably like one of my favorite rides
I
at.
love that ride. It was so much fun.
It was so cool. It's basically Indiana Jones, but with dinosaurs in it. And
It was extremely dark, so you can't really see where you're going, and you can't see where the dinosaurs are at.
well, yeah,
Like it's like a dark. It's dark red, obviously.
yeah,
But I think it's like more like a jump scare kind of a thing because they kept on jumping out of nowhere. Like you can't even see where the dinosaurs are at.
yeah. It's supposed to be a little bit scarier, and yeah, and it's like kind of dark, and it's also kind of very loud in there too. Like you just hear like the dinosaurs like screaming, like almost like in your ear. Like you can barely hear what the professor is like saying to you.
Yeah,
And,
because always dinosaurs just roaring all over, and I'm just like, okay, I don't know what you said, but okay,
oh no, yeah, but when that one dinosaur came out, like at the end, when we took our picture, like if you can see, like we'll show you like our picture. It's
right
you
there.
can see
I'll zoom
like
into Lauren, and I'll zoom into me.
like you can
Here's
see the
Lauren,
look. You can see.
and she's like kind of like just shocked. I don't know if you're scared, but that's her. She's shocked. I'm over here just trying to smile, but I don't know what I was doing there. I mean, I'm ugly there, as you can see, but I don't even know. I was trying to smile, but I couldn't smile. Like
Well,
it was
yeah,
weird.
you can see the scared look in my face. Like that's an honest like scared like oh my gosh that's terrifying. Like that's an honest face. Like that was fun. And then Flight of Passage was pretty cool too. Even though like I was in one, and then the rest of our friends like they had to skip one over, and then I was like by myself, and everyone else was like all together. Had to
Because
separate
you're
me.
a loner.
Nah, it's because I'm black. That's why. That just separated me. That's how it is. I'm kidding. I think because one of the cast members said that like that spot was like not working, so that's why they have to put me separate. But hey, I had fun. I liked it, and I wish I could have gone on again. Honestly,
I know. I went on it
Pause!
twice.
you went on it twice. Why didn't you tell me this?
I went. Okay, speaking of all, everyone in our group was moving so fast. I didn't get to really enjoy most of the stuff, so I decided to go to the parks by myself. So I went by myself.
Man, if I knew you were gonna go on another
I
time, we
didn't know
would
I
have
was gonna
gone.
go on it. I didn't know. I was just gonna walk around Animal Kingdom, but then I saw the line for only 10 minutes. I was like, well, might as well.
Well, now I know. Try to go on it again. We didn't. I even though I liked our trip, it was kind of sad because we didn't get to go on like the rides like on the
That
second
we wanted to.
or
There were
like
some rides that me and Lauren wanted to go on, but we couldn't because one, it was closed, or two, because the people we went to, they just wanted to rush and get things out of the way,
yeah,
and we couldn't really take pictures either, and we couldn't
yeah,
really get to enjoy most of the shows as well. So that's
yeah.
why. So when we
Everything.
go back in January as well, back in January, we're gonna go different ways. We might bump into each other and just like hang out and hopefully do a video with you together for you guys. And honestly, just enjoy ourselves and take some time and just not rush things like we did in last year.
No, yeah, I don't want to. I know, like when I try to
This
go
year,
next
my
year,
bad.
it's okay. Yeah, I know when I try to go next year, I'm not gonna rush everything with my
Yeah, we're not in a
family
rush at all. Mm-mm,
because we want to enjoy our time and everything.
exactly.
I know, like my friends, they like taking pictures of like everything. So it's like they're they're those people that like, want to take pictures of everything. So
Yeah, I wanted to take a lot of pictures at Animal Kingdom and Epcot for sure. But the other two, I didn't really care as much. Those were the two parks that I actually wanted to take pictures at.
I wanted to get most of my pictures at Epcot and Magic Kingdom, honestly. I mean, maybe a few at Animal Kingdom, but mostly Epcot and Magic Kingdom that I wanted to get.
Okay.
Yeah, like I remember like you took one of me like at the castle like on our last day. I really like that picture.
Oh yeah, I still have it. It's really cool.
Yeah, I have it too. You can see like right there,
Right here.
right there.
That's her.
That's my favorite picture, and that's also my profile pic on Instagram. I might change it though, but I
Oh
don't know.
well.
I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, that's number 3 on my list.
Alrighty, so number 2 on my list, we have Epcot.
How dare
So
you?
number 2, I'm sorry?
How dare you put Epcot at
I'm
number?
sorry, this is my opinion, ma'am. You gotta stop.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Thank you. But anyways, I'm here number 2 for Epcot. And Epcot, I liked it a lot, especially you could do, I think, I don't know what they're called. I think it's called Drink Around the World. I'm not 100% sure. Lauren, what is it called? Is it Drinking Around the World? Or is that what it is? Or
When we were visiting the different countries,
yeah.
that's the World Showcase.
World Showcase, not bad. See, I don't know the names of Disney stuff, but yes, we tried it out. I'm not much of a drinker at all. Like I only have like 1 or 2 drinks. That's how me and Lauren are too. We only have like 1 or 2. But
Yeah,
we only like sweet drinks, like not beer wise. Like we don't like beer at all.
yeah, I'm not a beer. I mean, I can't say I'm not like a beer person because there's still like a couple other beers I haven't tried. But for me,
Yeah.
I'm more into like sweet, like flavorful, like cocktail or mixed drinks, and I'll do hard ciders as well. So, but
Mm,
for me,
that's
like I don't drink like heavily or anything or like a lot. I don't get like a bunch of drinks. Like I drink modestly. So like if I'll have like maybe like 1 or 2, and if I feel like I'm tired or something, then I stop.
yeah, that's how I am too. Like 1 or 2. But that's one thing that I like doing the best right there, just going around to different countries and be like, wow, this is what they do over here. And fun fact, they actually bring people from their country specifically and bring them over here to Disney World, Epcot, for they could work in that country. So it's really cool. I like it. I like that.
Yeah, that is really cool.
And then my favorite event that I went to, well, I want to say favorite because we only went to there once, was the art festival. The art festival was pretty good. The only I didn't like that we got to try was the pink churros. Those were disgusting. But I think they were like a vegan
Yeah,
thing.
they're vegan churros, which honestly is not like a bad idea because I mean
It's
like
not. Mm-mm.
it's not that bad, but it was just, like cold and then like the frosting on it is just it
I don't
tasted
know. I didn't care. It was disgusting.
it tasted terrible, honestly. But I mean vegan churro, that's fine with me. Like if it was like
Yeah.
cooked or something like that, then I wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem, but it was just gross. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
none of us actually liked it.
No, none of us did. I was like,
It was weird. I mean, it was
yes.
just weird that it was just cold. So
Yeah. But I don't know if that's how they are made, but I just didn't like it. I thought they were gross.
yeah.
But that's pretty much it for me for Epcot. So what's your number 2?
Number 2 would have to be Magic Kingdom for me.
Okay.
Only because, yeah, it's basically Disneyland, but in Florida. But at least at Magic Kingdom, they have some of like the classic like attractions. For example, they have the People Mover, which Disneyland had, but they took it out because some people like to be stupid and like get off on the ride and go on the tracks, and then they fall down to their you know
Yeah.
to just end it and just make stupid idiotic choices and everything. And then they also have the attraction which I really really wanted to see, and I'm glad I got to see it. It was the Carousel Progress. I really
I'm
love.
sorry. I fell asleep on that ride. Like I was getting tired. I was like just almost knocking out, but trying to enjoy at the same time. But I just like kept on like just closing my eyes.
I loved it. It was really cute, and just seeing like how the evolution of like technology like kept like um become like how it was like developing like during like each time period, and then like seeing how the future would look like. It was really cool, and it's educational as well. And then, yeah, also at Magic Kingdom, they have like they have some of the same rides like at Disneyland, like Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain. We couldn't go on Splash Mountain because it was closed.
Yeah, we wanted to try it out just because it's double seats.
Yeah, it's
And then
double
over
seat.
here at Disneyland in California, it's just one seat.
It's single seating. And
Mm-hmm.
then Thunder Mountain, no big. I mean, mountain's like a little bit different, but it's not like big with
Was
like
it different? I
huge
don't know. It
difference.
felt the same, but I mean, a lot of people are saying it's different, but I kind of felt like it was the same for me.
It was the same. The only thing that was different was the queue line because you actually like to got to like kind of go inside and kind of like wait
Oh, that's true.
because we had to like go like inside like a little building to like board on to to like the our train cars and everything. That was like the only different thing.
Yeah.
And then the Jungle Cruise,
It's wave. I love that one.
I actually like their Jungle Cruise than ours because unlike ours, they're over there like you get to go through like a temple kind of cave path, unlike the one over at Disneyland, which is like I was so
Just out in the
confused.
open, nothing.
I was confused for a second. I was like, I don't remember this part in the Jungle Cruise. How come we don't have this at ours? Like
I know.
I was so I was just like I like their Jungle Cruise a lot better.
I
And
like it way
then,
better.
and then the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, that ride is fun too. I enjoyed that. I'm upset that we didn't get to go on the Winnie the Pooh ride, honestly.
I know. I wanted to
That's
go on that one.
I wanted to go on it too.
January.
That's true, January. And then I really liked Space Mountain over there.
I
Only
like Fate on over there. A lot of people would actually be like, "Oh no, I hate it." No, I liked it. It was actually better.
no, yeah, I personally I like their Space Mountain over there because I mean, aside from like it being single seating, but it's very similar to the Matterhorn bobsleds over at Disneyland because the Matterhorn they can't. It's technically like dangerous to have. It's kind of like a dangerous like ride to have. So like they can't like copy that exact ride to like any other Disney theme parks. They can only have it in there because of how tall it is, and also it's required to have like something like that tall should like require like some kind of like gym or inside. So they have like a half basketball court inside there.
Is that a rumor?
No, it's true. It's true.
Oh.
Yeah, cast members can like go inside to like exercise in the half basketball court.
Well, don't mind me on my lunch. I'm gonna go exercise because I'm fat.
Yeah, but
But
anyways,
I like that ride because it's dangerous.
basically Matterhorn, but in space because there's also two different tracks. Kind of there's like also two different tracks that like take you like on the same thing, but like it's like very different as well. We were on the because when we went the first time, because when we went, I think we turned right, so we got on the Alpha side, and
I think
then
so.
yeah, we got on the Alpha side. We didn't go on the Omega side. So hopefully, when we go back again, we can do both sides again. We can do both sides, and that ride was fun. You can see it. I like that ride. I mean,
I like it.
aside from like the single seating, which I guess why some people kind of like hate it, but
And their queue line is better.
oh yeah, their queue line is a lot better. Like you go inside and like you see like a bunch of like random like displays.
Yeah, a lot of like space stuff, and you're just like, "Whoa, this is better than Disneyland side."
It's awesome. Like it's that cool and everything. And the food at Magic Kingdom too, like the food was really good. Like the one restaurant that we went to, what was it?
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah, Beauty and the Beast. We went over there for like
Lunch,
during lunchtime.
lunchtime, yeah.
Yeah, lunchtime. And
Because
then
lunch was cheaper there than dinner and breakfast for some
yeah,
reason.
yeah. And then oh, Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. I really like that
That's cool.
little quick service restaurant. That one's cute because they have like a little animatronic that like sings and like plays
Plays
like
the piano, yeah, I like those. Cool.
his name's Sunny Eclipse apparently. So
Huh.
that's what I've learned, and it's really cool. And also they have at Disney World they have like different like little like kind of like deep tech stations where you can do like designs for like your phone cases or magic bands. I got a Lady and Tramp one. This is my phone.
Oh yes, I remember that one.
Yeah, this is the one because I wanted to get a new phone case, so and I found this design and I didn't know they had one for the iPhone 10, but they did, so got this
Yeah,
design.
we got that one. I think we got another iPhone 10 case for Lauren. It was like a wallet one.
Oh yeah, it was a wallet one. I got that at Hollywood Studios though. But
Yeah.
they had that wallet one also at Disneyland too, which I mean, I was gonna buy it at Disneyland, but when I saw it over I just got it over there, so it didn't really matter.
Hmm. But I kind of like the one that you have on right now.
No, yeah, I like this one too. This one always stays on my phone. I haven't changed it at all.
I like that one better.
Yeah, same.
And
Although,
you have your option too if you guys want to add your name on the phone case, but it's up to you how you prefer it. Preference. I prefer without the name because you have more of the picture than the name itself. So I like hers because she was gonna decide either her name or the picture itself, but I prefer this better, just having the picture.
yeah, I was thinking about getting my name on it, but
It
I,
was gonna block most of the not the most of the picture, but like if you see on the bottom where her feet
yeah,
are, it was gonna block half of it.
it would have been like kind of like
Blocked it.
this almost.
Yeah.
So it was better if I just got it plain like this. And
Hmm.
hopefully, I feel like because I know I'm gonna get a new phone pretty soon, I may have to update my case. But hopefully they have
Hey,
if they have this design, I'm getting it again. So I know that for sure. But yeah. So yeah, Magic Kingdom. So at number two for me.
alrighty, our next last one. Option.
Options for
Uh,
you.
what happened?
Options for you.
No, no, no.
It's a
It will
homeschool.
be Animal Kingdom for number one for me. Now I love this park so much. I went on it. Went on it. How can you
You,
get on a
you went on it?
bro?
Went
What's
on it?
going on? No, I what I meant is I've been in that park for already like when we went 7 days for the week, obviously 7 days in a week. We we hold on. We went together, but I think I went by myself more than you. I went to the park like about 4 to 5 times. And I actually got to experience a show called Rivers of Light, and now they're not having that Rivers of Light show. So throughout the whole entire group that we went to, I went to it. But I got a fast pass for it to be faster and I get better seats. So I did that. I wanted to see the Lion King show, but I didn't get a chance to see it at all because we were busy more with reservations and other fast passes that we had. But our group as well, there, like we said earlier in the video, they were just moving too fast and moved quickly. So I didn't get a chance to see it. Lauren didn't get a chance to see it. None of us did. But we did get a chance to see the Tree of Life, and that Tree of Life show was actually pretty good. I think it plays every 15 minutes or every 30 minutes. I'm not 100% sure.
I think it
But
was
here's
every
a
30
picture.
minutes.
I think it was 30 minutes. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But here's a picture of what I took of the Tree of Life. If you guys never seen it, there's one, two, three. But those were all. It was really beautiful. I enjoyed it so much. My favorite ride there was gonna be Mount Everest. So it's kind of similar to the Matterhorn bobsleds over here at Disneyland California, but a little bit more kind of safer, not
Yeah,
like
at
the
least
ones
that
we
one's
have
like
over
an
here.
actual like, kind of like roller coaster.
Yeah, unlike these over here in California, which are all dangerous. You're like shaking all over the place and like
Yeah.
hurting your back and hurting your yeah. It was bad, but I like dangerous, so it's good. But anyways, guys, uh, I thought there was gonna be like more of like um Lion King like stuff, like plushies or accessories or backpacks or something. There is really nothing of Lion King, and I like Lion King a lot. But literally, I bought a backpack there. That was Lion King. I think that's all I bought from Lion King stuff. There was really nothing. I wanted to get that jersey of Lion King, the one that says Hakuna Matata on the back, but
You should.
I don't. I should have, but when it got first released over here in California, I had nothing to do with it. Like I didn't care about it because I felt like it didn't have enough work on it. I mean, it's just a little says the Lion King here and then Hakuna Matata on the back with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa, but I feel like I didn't care for it at all. Like I didn't care for it at all, and I still don't to this day. I don't care about that jersey, but I low key want it, but I don't want it because I would rather save my money for things
Yeah.
that I don't need.
Yeah.
But um, what else? Then Avatar, the Pandora area. really cool, especially during the nighttime where everything's all glowing. I don't have any pictures here with me, but if you Google it, Pandora in the night, you'll be mind blown. It's great. I liked it. Um, the flight of passage there, I low key thought it was gonna be like something similar to like Soaring Around the World or Soaring Around the California.
Yeah, I
Because like
like
most
that
of those
too.
projection ride, like the Soaring Around the World and I get really bored easily, and I thought I was gonna get bored on this, but no, that was actually pretty intense. I liked it. Like you're flying on a banshee, and while the banshee is breathing, you feel the breathing of the banshee on your legs and your
It kind of
thighs.
felt
I'm
weird.
just like,
It kind of
whoa.
felt weird to me, honestly, but it was
It
really
did
cool.
feel weird because it's like kind of massaging you at the same time.
Yeah,
But
but it was really cool.
that's it for number one for me. What about you?
Oh, number one for me is definitely Epcot. It's my favorite park out of like all the parks. And reason I have many reasons why. Mostly because I have it on my phone, the definition of Epcot of what it is and about, and I just many reasons why I love this park. I mean, aside from, I also like the world showcases, like going through the different countries and everything. That was really cool, especially when we went to, I think it was France or not France, or maybe it was France, where we tried the crepes.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, those crepes, they were bomb. Like they
I
were,
like. I think we got them twice.
we got them. Yeah, we got them like twice. They were really good. Like especially the chocolate one. I think that was the only one I had, but that was my favorite one.
Yeah,
So,
we both like chocolate, but I'm not a big fan of chocolate. I hate chocolate in general. But
oh well, whatever.
yeah, I liked it though.
Okay, yeah. So Epcot, it's an acronym for those of you who didn't know. It's an acronym for, let me find it. I have it right here. Here it is. Okay, so Epcot is an acronym for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow, which is a utopian city of the future planned by Walt Disney. So there's your acronym. And what's cool though is that at Magic Kingdom, when you go on the People Mover, like when you're gonna the first like little like tunnel you go through, you see like a little like futuristic like kind of like park. That was what Epcot was supposedly going to look like and everything.
Oh,
And I like Epcot because of like most of like the history of like different like um rides and like pavilions and attractions that they had, especially Spaceship Earth, which is in that huge round spear kind of building. That was a really cool ride, and I remember going on that when I was little and everything. And it was like, thank the Phoenicians, like if you guys remember that little quote. Another ride, another pavilion, the land, which had living the land, that one little boat ride where you like learning about agriculture and just like other stuff too. That was really cool just to learn about that. And then they have Soarin' around the world, which is,
boring ride.
I mean, it's also at California Adventure, except at the end they show Epcot, unlike over here they show Disneyland. So that's the only different thing about Soarin', but other than that, it's not a big deal. But
So Loki, when I was riding that ride, I was just like getting bored, obviously, because I don't like that ride. But then I was thinking, I was like, wait, I was like, it's are we gonna see Disneyland in the end, or are we gonna see Epcot? I was just, like thinking, and then we saw Epcot. I was like, wow, I thought I was Loki at California Adventure.
no, I'll be honest. I thought I was gonna see Disneyland too. I was like, oh, okay, they're just gonna show Disneyland. No, they're
I
gonna show
low key
Epcot.
thought that when I was riding that ride, I low key literally forgot that I was at Disney World, Florida. I thought I was just at Disneyland. I was like, oh great.
Yeah. Although my number one favorite ride, and I'm very excited that we got to go on this in the Imagination Pavilion. We got to go on Journey into Imagination with Figment, and that's when I discovered my love for Figment. It's my favorite ride in the whole park. I mean, aside from
On the ride too.
what was that?
Ah,
What?
said I almost fell asleep on the ride.
Why?
How dare you? I love
I thought it
Figment.
was boring though. I was just like literally like the whole time. I was like, trying to stay awake, but no, I couldn't. I was like,
How could you not love him? Look at him. Look at him.
I mean, I like the shirt, but I like the ride.
But yeah, Figment. Figment, like, look at this. This is Figment right here. He's an amazing character. How can you not love him? He's so cute.
I didn't say the character, I said the ride, but okay.
But the ride is fun too. I mean,
Like
the only
ride.
problem, I mean, I will say this, like, I love the ride, but even though it's only the third incarnation of the ride, because the first incarnation was called Journey to Imagination, and it had this one character, along with Figment, named Dreamfinder, and everybody loved Dreamfinder. And then when Mike Eisner was CEO of Disney, around like in 2000, they changed Journey into Imagination into Journey into Your Imagination, which they got rid of Figment and they got rid of Dreamfinder, and everybody hated that ride because it was basically educational, and no one wants to hear that. If you wanted to listen to something educational, watch them as a school bus. Like, there, get your education from there.
Follow me, class. Take chances. Make mistakes. Get slippery.
But thankfully, everybody hated that ride, and that ride only lasted for 2 years, and then they changed it to Journey into Imagination with Figment, which I do like, but I wish I could have experienced the original Journey into Imagination. But yeah, I love Figment.
Is it like the same ride then?
I mean, no, because Journey into Imagination was a little bit more different because you actually, it's kind of hard to explain. I mean, for me, it's kind of hard to explain because I never been on the original one. Unlike, the one that we went on, it was like more talking about like the senses of like, like the 5 senses, like sight, taste, smell, hearing, and touch. The other one, the first one, was basically like, actually going to like your imagination, like, like what you imagine and everything. It was just like that.
Oh, okay.
So, I
That
mean,
sounds boring.
yeah, that's what everyone says. Like the first incarnation of Journey to Imagination is a lot better. And then I know for a fact from what I know, there's like a bunch of rides there was like a few pavilions that like existed in Epcot, but are no longer there. So the only like pavilions that exist as of Epcot right now are, the World Showcase. There's also the Land, the Imagination Pavilion, as well as Spaceship Earth, and I think, and also the Living Seas. We didn't get to go into Living Seas, honestly. We didn't even get to go into the Living Seas pavilion. But the other pavilions that were there or back then when Epcot was, kind of like first opened, was Horizons, Communicore, World of Motion, Universe of Energy, and the Wonders of Life, and Horizon. I think I said Horizon twice. I think I did. Either way. Because I remember when I was little, there was like a bunch of rides. There was like a bunch of things I remember at Epcot. So where Mission Space, which is another fun ride that we got to go on, except for one of our friends because she doesn't like the extreme one because it like spins you and everything, and it causes like motion sickness for like some. But we went on the orange section. That was really fun. So
I like that. Cool.
that was really fun. So yeah, that ride before, there used to be another ride which was similar to Star Tours. It was called Body Wars, where you're going inside like the body and everything. And it's also another like motion simulator ride, and that made a lot of people nauseous because you're looking through like the bloodstream and everything, like going inside the human body. So obviously that's going to make people nauseous and everything. So
I kind of want to see that.
I kind of remember going onto that. It's been it's been like years, like 20 years since I actually like, aside from like this year from going to Disney World, for like 20 years when I was like little, the first time I actually went and everything. And then another ride, which was in the Wonders of Life pavilion, that or the Wonders of Life Pavilion. Oh no, yeah, the I'm getting everything mixed up. So Body Wars was also in the Wonders of Life Pavilion, and then another ride or attraction was a really like kind of like a cool one. It's called Cranium Command, and probably some older fans on my channel probably remember Cranium Command because they probably remember Buzzy.
I don't remember at all.
Well, of course you don't remember it at all. I remember Cranium Command when I was little, and I remember going on that. I know the Buzzy animatronic that got like stolen maybe like a few years ago and everything by like one of those like Disney World like explorers that like trespass into the park and like like late at night and like record like backstage and everything like that. So we don't know where where the Buzzy animatronic is. We don't know if it'll ever show up and everything. So, but yeah, that attraction is no longer there. As well as Ellen's Energy Adventure. I know that one. I remember going on that ride a little bit. Obviously, you're not going to remember.
I don't remember anything.
Well, I went when I was young, so your first time was this year. So obviously, you're not gonna know about this stuff. I do.
No, Lauren, I could YouTube stuff too.
Whatever. So yeah, I remember going on Ellen's Energy Adventure, and that had Bill Nye the Science Guy, which I love Bill Nye the Science Guy. And then there was also the ride Horizons, which is a really cool ride, and I somewhat remember that ride. But hey, I love Epcot and this many like histories and like old facts about like this park and everything. One ride that we didn't get to go on was Test Track because that was closed, and I was really upset that ride wasn't open, honestly, because I actually wanted to design the car and everything and like try to make it go fast, but couldn't do it. Yeah, hopefully next year we can go on Test Track if it's open and everything. Get to go on that, and then I did like
car fast. Hopefully.
I did like the Frozen ride, even though
that ride was cool.
The ride was fun. I remember taking a picture on that ride too. And then I remember when the boat went back, like when we stopped, and then it went like backwards for a sec, and then we went back, going back the normal way. Yeah, but I know that the Frozen ride before it became the Frozen Adventure, it was called Maelstrom.
It had to do something with trolls, I think.
No, it was Vikings.
Was it? Okay.
It was Vikings. Yeah.
I know a lot of people complained about that ride though because before you go backwards, like how she mentioned in Frozen, because you stop and you're like staring, I guess, like at some, I don't know, I think it's like a troll, and there's like the big old animatronic. It's like glowing yellow eyes, and a lot of people complain because that's not family friendly apparently.
No.
But they took it down and they changed it to Frozen.
Yeah, because it was like Maelstrom, or I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong, but it was like an old Viking ride, and I guess that's why they changed. it. I really don't remember I don't remember the history about like that ride, honestly. But yeah, and then I know in the Mexican Pavilion, or the Mexico Pavilion, when we went on the Three Caballeros ride, it was actually called like the Rio Grande, where you just like go through like the Rio, like the river and everything. It wasn't like themed like after the Three Caballeros. It was something else. So yeah, I personally like Epcot a lot more, and I want to go on the Ratatouille ride when that opens too. So I can't wait for that. And I also need to get. Apparently, I found out about this today. But like the little like shoulder things, like the little like shoulder.
They're gonna have a Ratatouille one.
Well, there's a Ratatouille one, and there's a Figment one.
Oh, great! Here we go.
So I need to get that. I have a Figment jacket, I got a Figment shirt, and I got Figment ears. And now I need to get a little shoulder Figment to carry around with me. That's what I need. Everything Figment. And I'm very upset that I didn't get a Figment a Figment plush because I would have liked to get a Figment plush. And then I can't wait to see how they're gonna make the new Guardians of the Galaxy ride, because we have to see what future plans are going to be coming into Epcot apparently. So
We're making a Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
yeah, I remember on our last day there, we went into that one room and they were showing like like all the stuff all like the future plans that are coming in for Epcot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to make a Guardians of the Galaxy ride. It's not going to be
Okay.
like
Okay. I wasn't paying attention there.
Oh, it's not going to be like Mission Breakout. It's going to be something different.
I don't like that ride. Mission Breakout.
Oh, well.
I don't like it. I mean, I love free fall rides. Don't get me wrong, but I like Tower Terror way better than the Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Yeah, well, yeah. I can't wait for all the new stuff that's going to be happening at Epcot. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see the Guardians ride. And from what I remember, also reading, I don't know if like some of my older fans some of like older audience, if they remember the Rainbow Tunnel Bridge. That was I really want to go through that because Michael Jackson actually got to take a few pictures on that. And I remember the short Captain EO also played at Epcot at one of their little theaters, but they don't have Captain EO anymore because, well, they don't show it. They show something else, or there's like something else over there. But we had Captain EO for a while when Michael Jackson passed away. That was another sad day. But they finally brought Captain EO back at Disneyland, and I would always see it every time I come into the park. I have to watch Captain EO because that's my favorite little short Michael Jackson movie.
Never seen it.
You are seriously missing out. How? You know what? Just go watch Captain EO on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Go watch it. It's fun. I mean, I don't know if you'll like it because, I mean, you have a different taste in like certain things. So, but it's one of my favorite attractions. I love Captain EO, and I wish they brought it back. They need to bring it back, honestly. But yeah, so that's our list. I'll repeat my list again. Number 4, Hollywood Studios. 3, Animal Kingdom. 2, Magic Kingdom. Number 1, Epcot.
Number 4, Hollywood Studios. Number 3, Magic Kingdom. Number 2, Epcot. Number 1, Animal Kingdom for me.
All right, so that's our video. How we were rating, all four of the Disney World theme parks. I hope you guys enjoy. Again, go subscribe to my friend Juan. I'll leave his channel, his link to his channel in the description below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And again, hopefully you guys, my personas are going to be done pretty soon, and then I'll start getting to doing reviews and everything. So my first review, I don't want to spoil anything. I want to keep it a surprise for everyone who's going to be watching. I'm really excited to do this review because it's one of my favorite movies that I wanted to review. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and don't forget to wear a mask when you go out in public. And also, don't be a Karen. All right? Don't want to be a Karen. Anyway, guys, have a crispy day.